Muzafer Sherif's and Solomon Asche's conformity experiment. In 1936 did Muzafer Sherif a little experiment. He had students in a completely dark room, and a few meters of them far away was then a light dot for 2 seconds, and due to the optical illusion, the autokinetic effect, which means that a light dot in the darkness seems to move, the people were then saying, I saw it moving for 1 inch, 2 inches, 5 or 10 inches. And after doing that a couple of times with rounds, they had then set on something, and the person doing that experiment was always saying 6, 6, 6, 6 inches. Another person might had another number, but they then stayed on their numbers, and they were a bit diverse. Some people were saying 1 inch, other people 10 inches. That was the setup. Then they made the experiment again, this time in groups together. And there was sitting together the person who said always it was moving 1 inch, another person saying 3 inches, and another person saying 10 inches. And after doing that, then the 3 people together, always hearing the results of the other people, they then started to find a middle ground. They started to say then all the time it's 2.5 or 3.5, whatever. They found then a middle way between the extremes. And they were all convinced, and or all then saying, the experiment and the book doesn't say what, they were all saying the middle way 3.5. Another experiment, Solomon Asch, 1951. He had a bunch of people were sitting, this time with the lamps on, in a room, and all in a row should they say which of the 3 lines has the same length as the other one. It was a simple task. They always could find which one has the same length. And the first rounds they said all the correct answers, but then suddenly in a round, these were confederates, they said intentionally the wrong answer. And it was now looked, the test person was set at the end, so that all the persons were saying the wrong answer, and then the person should be at its turn and say what the answer is, what the person was thinking. And the book is then giving a suggestion what the test person might think about the other people is, did the people misunderstood the task? Did they misunderstood the task? What is going on? Why don't we see it suddenly? And the result of the experiment was that in 37% of the times that person then said the wrong result. This is the result which the other people had said, knowing that the result is false. 37% of the times. 25% of the times they did not. They still said what they knew was right. And 50% of the people were changing. Sometimes we went along with the other people with the wrong answer, sometimes not. So that are the results. Ask why. Some people said when the things like in the book said that they didn't want to feel crazy or conspicuous or like a misfit. And that is according to Social Psychology by Sharon S. and SZAUMCES, a United States book from 1996, on the pages 334 and 335 and 336. The positions and views expressed are the ones of the source and don't necessarily align with my own or with the ones of the entities spoken of.